Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Paz. I hope everyone's having a great start to the summer session. I wanted to take a moment and create this short video to hopefully answer some questions that some of you have had regarding the course. So I'm going to actually share my screen here so you can see what I'm looking at and hopefully go over with you a little bit about the course, and maybe that will help. All right, so right now I am in our course, Summer 2018 Accounting 461, and I'm looking at it in the same view you are. Right now you only see Module 1. I will be releasing modules and big chunks. I'm still trying to rewrite the course. I did have a conference later last week, and I didn't get a chance to do it all, so I want to make sure that I'm giving you the right information. So right here in the syllabus, this is where our syllabus is, and when I look at it, please pay attention to the dates because late assignments are not accepted, and I want to make sure that you are up to date with the class. So obviously Revel is the only book you'll need. You do not need a hard copy of the book if you don't want it. Everything is done in Revel. And so you don't need that. The SUA, the Systems Understanding Aid, that you will probably need new because it has papers and documents that are the source documents that you'll be using to record the information. Then the Great Plains book, this one you do absolutely need new because this little item right here will have a code. So you can actually scratch it off, and that code is what you need in order to access Great Plains, and the code can only be used once. So I wanted to clarify that. Revel is where your tests will be from, and also where you will conduct your module quizzes and your chapter quizzes. And that's pretty much your ebook, and it's just a way for me to kind of force you to actually read the material timely and hopefully understand the material. The Systems Understanding Aid and the Computerized Accounting Microsoft Dynamic GP for Great Plains, that is your projects. So as we scroll down in the syllabi, hopefully you've read all of this and are quite familiar with everything. That would be wonderful. But I want to show you the Systems Understanding Aid and the Great Plains problem. Those are actually submitted via the Armin Dalton site, which I'll talk about in a minute. Then we have one exam and we have a final. And then we have the 3-2-1 discussions. And then the learning module quizzes are in Revel, and I want to make sure I show you those. And then the chapter quizzes are, you only get one opportunity, and they're each worth 20 points. So just wanted to kind of briefly go over the syllabi to make sure that you understand what's happening there. And then I do have for you as well in the syllabi the Romney link, and then we have the link for Revel and how to get started and walking you through Revel. And so I'm actually going to open up a new link here so that you can see Revel, and I can kind of walk you through it. And hopefully you are at this point and you'll see that in Revel I do have assignment 1 is past due because it was due Wednesday. And then basically now we have the complete quiz for 1. So if you look here for assignment 1, this is basically showing you the book, right? So when you click on it, it'll go through each of the book chapters, and basically this is what you're reading. And hopefully this is a bit easier to read. As you can see, there have little icons here, so it'll define words for you, and that way it's hopefully a bit more interactive. And then you can go through the entire book, and then when you need a table, you can actually pull that out on this end as well. So, and you kind of guide through it with these little arrows here. So this is exactly where you'll be doing your reading. You don't need anything else other than this. And then the quizzes here, you'll see you can review, but you can't earn points at this time because it is a bit late. So if you did sign up late or what have you, then let me know and we can go ahead and get you. I think there's one individual that signed up yesterday. So hopefully you can get to this and we'll get you the points here because I understand some people were signing up late. But then as you go through this piece here, it's pretty much your textbook, right? So as you scroll down, you'll see the textbook. There'll be videos in here as well. So just please be sure that you go through this. And if you look here again, you'll see for chapter 2, which is coming up on May 23rd, and I just want to show you how it looks when it's open. You'll see all the assignments. So hopefully you're reading this way. You can actually download this on your iPad or other device. And then as you go through it, you'll see all the information here. You'll see the tables. I just think it's a much more interactive way to read, and I tend to like reading on this computer screen. But if you don't like it, you can absolutely buy a hardcover or a softbound book, whatever you need. But you see it's pretty detailed, and it gives you everything really nicely. and it kind of goes through everything for you, and then you can actually take, and it'll tell you there are 5 questions in this quiz. Each question is worth 1 point and decreases in value for each incorrect attempt, but you have 3 attempts to answer each question. So the quizzes within the reading of Revel are, you have 3 attempts. So for example, when you see something this long, these are the quizzes that you have 3 attempts. When you just see the chapter quiz, that is, if we click on that, you'll see it'll tell you that you only have 1 attempt on this quiz. There's usually 10 questions in these quizzes. They're all worth 2 points, but they decrease in value with each incorrect attempt. So you get 1 attempt to answer each question correctly. So again, to reiterate, the reading quizzes are basically to make sure that you are reading and that you're understanding, and you have 3 attempts for those, but the actual chapter quiz, you only have 1 attempt, okay? So that's the information that you should have. If you do need to meet with me, I'm actually recording this session through Zoom, and please do so. Just here is my Zoom link, and it's always set up. You just have to let me know so that I know to get into the Zoom room. And here I've added a tutorial for how you can join a meeting and how you can share your screen like I'm doing now. So please just let me know. I'm only a phone call away. You have my cell phone number, and you can also, we can meet via Zoom this way. So now let's go to the Systems Understanding Aid. So right here is what you need to go into Armin Dalton Resources. So this is the link, and then let's see if it'll open it. And then if I go in here, you'll see that the course that I have. And then if I come into here, you'll see the courses. Oops, let's go back. And oops. Let's go here. So here is the course for our summer session right here. And when I click that to view that course, this is the information that you need. And here is the section code, right? So right here with this section code is what you need. And when you log in, if we go back into our information here, you'll see, oops, let's get back into that. You will actually see I've included that information right here as well. This is what you need, and I've pretty much given you how to begin the project, the details of the packet, and I've given you some check figures as well, and the instructions for how to log on and for you to log on and submit. So realize you will be submitting your information in the Armin Dalton site. You only have, I believe, 1 attempt. We will confirm that later. So make sure that you save your information, but you do not submit because you only have 1 attempt. And then I put down here the due date of the project. And here I'm telling you to go to the Armin Dalton site and submit your SUA project, which is worth 100 points. So that is what you should be working on currently, because that is due June 22nd. In order to register for the Armin Dalton site, you need to have the Great Plains book. So that verified, where it says verified in the Armin Dalton site, you need to add the Great Plains code. And so here's the same information, and here's the listing for the link for Great Plains. And then you go through the registry, and you'll see here that this particular assignment is due on August 3rd. So lastly, you will see I will start releasing the modules as soon as I'm done, but basically every module will look like this. I'll try to highlight for you the assignments that are due in each module. I always try to put the 3-2-1 discussions here, and note those are due by Friday usually. And then I try to give you my own lesson, as you see here, and then I give you resources such as an overview video and a student PowerPoint. Please do look at the lesson that will help you with the exams. I try to put in there what you should be learning for each lesson. And then basically I try to just give you information. Now this is all from your textbook. As you can see, some of the words, definitions are the same. So I'm just kind of giving you that in a one fell swoop. And I am actually using some of the pieces from the diagrams and images from your textbook as well. But I'm trying to condense it for you here. So, and then I give you some self-assessment so that you know how well you're doing or how you're understanding the information. So in addition to Revel, I'm also giving you a lesson here to kind of summarize for you. So you may want to read this first and then go into Revel and read the information there, because I also have quite a few self-assessments throughout the process. So just wanted to give you a brief overview of what we're doing in AIS for the remainder of the summer and show you how to navigate our site. and show you what you should be doing. And then as soon as the rest of the modules are complete, you will see those. I'll hopefully have them by the end of the week. So hopefully this video was helpful and everything. Hopefully you are now getting well acquainted with the materials. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or give me a call. I will be happy to help. Great. Looking forward to seeing all your 321 discussions. Thanks. Bye.